All right, this should be the first video of the year, and if you're unfamiliar on how to watch and use these videos, I want you to understand that this is not a replacement for asking questions and getting help and all that stuff. This is a good place for you to start learning about a concept and then saving as much time as we can so you can actually understand what's going on. In order to watch these videos effectively, you need to use the pause, fast forward, rewind buttons as much or as little as you need. And it's very important that you take notes and follow along. Okay? So when we're going through these, we'll frequently have some type of vocabulary stuff at the beginning. And our two words here are absolute value, which we should have talked about before, and rational numbers, which should be new. Okay, so absolute value is a distance, and it makes a number always positive. So if the number starts positive, it will stay positive. If the number starts negative, it will turn to positive. So an example would be the absolute value of -6, signified by these bars, is equal to 6. The absolute value of 7 is 7. It will always be a positive number. Okay? The second one is rational numbers, and we already learned integers, which I hope you know means non-decimal, non-fraction. Rational numbers are decimals and fractions. Okay, for us, we will frequently refer to rational numbers as decimals and vice versa. Usually when we see a fraction, I'll just say fraction. When we see a decimal, I'll usually call it rational. And just for math teacher reasons on why I do that. Okay? So this should be review. We have these numbers 5, -6, -8, and 9. I would like you to give me their additive inverses and their absolute values. Okay? And in a video like this, I'll frequently say pause. Okay, and that just means that you should pause the video, try it on your own, and then I'll come back and show the answers. Okay, so the additive inverse or opposite of 5 would be -5, but the absolute value of 5 will be +5. Okay, the additive inverse of -6 is 6. Absolute value is the same thing. This will be 8 and 8, and -9 and +9. Okay, so that should be a review. Now, for new stuff, I'm going to do the same concept, except I'm going to turn these into decimals. This will be 5.5, 6.7, 8.23, and 9.11. I'd like you to try these on your own and see what you get. Alrighty. Additive inverse here should be, let's do red, -5.5, and the absolute value is 5.5. So it doesn't change from what we've been doing. 6.7, whoops, and 6.7. Man, that pen is just killing me here. Let's try this again. 6.7, 6.7, there we go. This will be 8.23. -9.11 and +9.11. All right, if you have questions on that, make sure you ask me. Okay, and that brings us to something we've done before, probably in 6th grade or 5th grade, which is adding and subtracting decimals or rational numbers. Okay, and the key to do this is you want to line up the decimal places. Well, in order to do that, we have to look at these and figure out that this has more decimal places than this does. So we're going to add a 0 here to make them have the same number of decimal places. From here, we will write them in this horizontal method, just like we used to do, and we're going to line up the decimal, 8.40, and we're adding. Okay? Once we do that, we're going to take this decimal point, we're going to bring it down, and now we're going to add it just like a regular problem. So 5 plus 0 is 5, 2 plus 4 is 6, 3 plus 8 is 11, and 1 plus 2 is 3. So our answer, and we want to rewrite this, will be 31.65. Nice and easy. Okay? So I'm going to do 2 more here. Okay, this one, same thing. We have 2 decimal places here. We only have 1 here, so we're going to add a 0. We're going to put the first number on top, and we're subtracting 8.72. Okay, well, that's a 0, so we got to borrow. 10 minus 2 is 8. We got to borrow here. So that's a 3. The decimal place goes down where it starts. We got to borrow again. And we get 7.38. It's very important to rewrite that out so it's nice and easy to read. Okay, we're going to try the one on the right. 2 decimal places here, only 1 here, so I got to add a 0. So I'll go 2.40, 18.12, lining up the decimal places. That will come down. 0 plus 2 is 2, 4 plus 1 is 5, 2 plus 8 is 10. And 1 plus 1 is 2. So the answer is 20.52. Nice and straightforward there. Okay? Try these 2 on your own. This will be the last part of the video. All right, for the first one, I'm going to change to blue because I'm working with red for a while. 3.67 here. 8.50 here. Decimal comes down. This is 7, 11, and 12. So 12.17. The one on the right, this has to be a 0 here. So 8.10, 5.32, and we're subtracting. So I got to borrow. So that's 8. Got to borrow again. That's 7, and that's 2. So 2.78. Okay. Your assignment for this will be a document. It will not be on IXL. We'll go back to IXL soon, but actually, no, these will be IXL, I think. Check the website. It's all on there. And if you have any questions, please ask me.